Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Maggie Moreland and I'm so glad that you're here. I am currently pregnant, 36 weeks pregnant with baby number 1, and I have been sharing all about my personal pregnancy journey and all my experiences. I am a certified holistic health practitioner, currently studying to become a doula, and I'm super passionate about women's health and wellness, so I share all these things on this channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how I am preparing physically for an unmedicated birth. And if you haven't checked out part 1 of this series, I would go ahead and check it out. I will link it up above here, and that is how I'm preparing mentally for an unmedicated birth. And as I shared in that video, I believe that birth and labor is a rite of passage into motherhood, and we are built to do this. So I want to be present and be able to experience this fully, which is why I'm choosing to go the unmedicated route, or one of the reasons why. So we'll just jump right into what I'm doing to prepare. The first thing I'm doing is acupuncture. So I started doing acupuncture at around 34 weeks, and I plan on going 2 more times before my due date, once on Friday and then in 2 weeks from then. And acupuncture is known to, 1, relieve stress. It's also very helpful in reducing labor pains, as well as reducing the amount of time that you are actually in labor. So I thought that this would be a really good tool to use to kind of prepare my body for labor. Another healing modality that I am utilizing is I will be getting a prenatal massage next week, which I'm really excited about. I've heard great things about prenatal massages and just how relaxing and stress relieving they are. And our physical bodies, they do carry or hold on to a lot of stress. And as I mentioned in part 1, stress is one of the main reasons why women don't progress during labor. So we want to make sure that we are as relaxed, our bodies are as relaxed, our minds are as relaxed as possible, so that we can progress normally and naturally and have a successful unmedicated birth. And of course, to prepare physically for birth and labor, I have been doing some exercises. I have not been exercising to the extent that I was before I got pregnant, but I do go on lots of walks. So walks are really important to me. I try to get one in at least once a day. I also go on regular hikes. Walking also helps to kind of move the baby in the right position to give birth. So it's really important that you continue to stay active and try and get as many walks as possible. Walks are also really good for building leg strength, and I heard that you want your legs to be as strong as possible for labor. Speaking of strong legs, one exercise that I heard is crucial in building your body for birth is squats. So I try to do at least 15 squats a day. They have gotten a little bit more difficult to do since my belly's gotten bigger, but I still try to get them in. This is also an exercise that strengthens your legs, but also kind of helps open up the hips and prepare your body to push the baby out. I've also been really loving recently doing some birth ball exercises. Bridget Tyler has some really great videos on birth ball exercises that you can do during labor, but you can also practice these exercises before you go into labor, and they're really good, again, for helping to get baby in the right position to be birthed. So I purchased a birth ball that's the right size for my body, and if you don't know what a birth ball is, it's essentially the same thing as a yoga ball. And I try to get on that ball once or twice a day and do some hip circles and some side lunges to kind of just open up my hips and move the baby around to get them in the right position. I've also really been enjoying doing yoga. I find that stretching, again, kind of helps get some of that tension out of my body, reminds me to relax, and also really helps me create like a mind-body connection so that I can be connected to my body and feel all the sensations and be present with everything that there is to experience during an unmedicated labor and birth. I've also been doing my very best to eat well. I know that being pregnant, we have tons of pregnancy cravings and probably want to eat lots of things like pizza and stuff like that, but I've been doing my best to make sure that I'm getting enough protein, carbs, as well as healthy fats, and meeting my daily caloric goal, because you don't want to overeat, but you definitely want to make sure that you're getting enough nutrient dense food in the 3rd trimester so that baby continues to grow and flourish, thrive in your womb. Some of my favorite things to eat right now are taco salads. So I do like a turkey taco salad with some lettuce, cheddar cheese, avocado. Really yummy, really nourishing and fulfilling, and I love eating that right now. I've also been hydrating a lot. I noticed in the 3rd trimester that I was a lot more thirsty than normal, and I think that's totally normal being pregnant and having extra weight on my body. So I've been making sure that I am hydrating enough regularly, making sure that with hydration I'm also getting enough minerals and electrolytes, because that's what actually hydrates the cells. And I feel like hydration in general is really important thing to remember. As I've been navigating my pregnancy journey, I've heard so many times that birth and the labor process is a marathon, and we wouldn't want to show up for a marathon without having prepared physically or mentally. So I hope that I've shed some light on some things that you can do to also prepare for your labor and birth process. If you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. That would really help the channel, and I will see you guys next time.